Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is story time with Faidat, and I've decided that I was going to share with you how my journey into computer science started. So when I was in primary school, I was in primary 4, and we were exposed to computer for the first time. I haven't seen computer before. So that day I was asked to type my name on the computer, and I was looking at the monitor like, this thing actually looks like a television, and I was wondering how we're going to write on it. And then I was told that I have to look at the alphabet on the keyboard and start typing my name. So the first time I typed Faidat, I was wondering how that is possible. I was surprised that I could type something there and it was showing on the screen. It was the first experience I had with computers. So that was my first experience, and I really wanted to do more. I wanted to do a lot of other things, like typing some other things, but the only thing I could type was Faidat because we had little time to use the computer. It wasn't even a computer owned by my school. So I got thinking at that very small age of mine. I was like, I think I want to know how this thing works. I really want to know how this thing works. And then I started saying that yes, I want to be an engineer, because I believe then it was engineers that could make that happen. They were the one that could make they were the one that make it possible for me to be able to type on that keyboard and it was showing on the computer. So I wanted to do the same thing. So that was how I started thinking, yes, this is going to be my way forward. Fast forward to secondary school. So when I was in my junior classes, I really tried as much as possible to be active in computer, though that was like a fail. It was in my junior class that I got to find out that I could become a computer engineer. So now I know that engineering is just one thing. I said I wanted to become a computer engineer, so that was why I was trying my possible best to be a part of the computer and to take the computer science subject. But I had difficulties with that because of my fear of going to the computer room. I had my reasons for not going to the computer room. Maybe I'll share that in my next video. I'm not promising. But then the computer room was like a place I don't want to go to. So that really affected me knowing more about computers then. Then fast forward to my processing my admission into university. So I went to school that day. My dad went to do the registration and everything, and during the registration process, I think I've been doing a lot of research about the school, and I started reading about computer science and computer engineering, and I was like, well, do I really want to? I'm still trying to balance it. I was trying to find out which one I was going to go for. And then my dad went to school and he registered me under computer science, and I was like, no, I want to be a computer engineer, not computer scientist. So when I got home, my mom was like, okay, computer science too is okay, just go for it. And the mistake was I was confused because I didn't know that the school actually is a computer science and engineering school. So on the day of admission, where I was supposed to collect my admission letter, I was in the admin office, and then the admin person asked me one question. That was the question that really made me become a computer scientist today. So that question was, which do you want to study, computer science or computer engineering? At that point, after I've gone through so many talks at home, trying to accept computer science instead of computer engineering, I was at that point confused. I could have just gone for computer engineering, but then I was so confused because we've had that talk in the house, and I'm like, okay, computer science, computer engineering. I said computer engineering. And while the lady was typing, I changed my mind. I said I want computer science. The lady looked at me, was like, "Are you serious?" I said yes. My dad even was like, "Well, you said computer engineering." I said, "This point, I'm changing my mind and I'm going with computer science." And sincerely, I am so happy I actually chose computer science, because every course I had on hardware were a total failure. I tell you, the only thing I do with those courses was I just read to pass those courses. Like, I really don't, nothing sticks. It got to a point, one of my my lecturer was like, "Yeah, I'm not sure you pass this course." That was how bad I was when it comes to hardware. I could hardly identify the parts in a what's it called, the CPU. I couldn't even identify what a RAM was or anything. Like, it was as bad as that. So I'm really happy and grateful that I chose computer science as my field of study. Like, I really am. I'm really happy I chose that. And I think if I'm given that option to choose again, I'm going to keep choosing computer science. So guys, that is how I chose computer science, and I didn't regret it. I'm happy I chose computer science, and even till now, I'm definitely not running away from it. As I'm planning to go further my education, I still am going to go very deep in computer science. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to today's story time with Faidat. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the red button below and click on the bell button right beside it, so you get notified anytime I post new videos. And on Friday this week, you're going to get a tutorial, a video on how you can create Insta story highlights. So guys, thank you for watching once again. See you in my next video. Bye.